Here's what I was looking for.
Hi everyone, my friend Jennifer is a nurse. I asked her to come here today to tell you about changes in your breasts after beginning your estrogen treatment. I hope you enjoy what she has to say. It should help you in your journey in becoming a woman. So Jennifer, what can our audience expect in their breast growth after a few weeks of taking female hormones?
The breasts will continue to change. These signs can include tenderness, swelling, and a feeling of fullness in the breast. You will also notice changes to the nipples. They may become larger, more sensitive, and the areola darkening. Montgomery tubercles can also develop in the areola. These small, painless bumps have antiseptic and lubricating qualities that help support breastfeeding.
Okay, that's great, Jennifer. So what can they expect after, let's say, 6 to 8 months after taking female hormones?
Dramatic changes to the breasts. The breasts will remain large. Estrogen levels will continue to rise. The breasts will continue feeling heavy. It may also be time to purchase a larger bra to accommodate the growing size. The breasts will become even heavier and denser. The nipples will become larger and more pronounced. They can also change shape. The nipples and areola may continue to darken significantly.
Wow, thank you so much, Jennifer. So now I have a question for the viewers. How does it make you feel knowing that you will have changes like this to your breasts after starting female hormones? It should make you feel so absolutely wonderful knowing that your breasts will develop like this once you begin taking estrogen. Now I would like to introduce you to another friend of mine. Her name is April, and she has been on estrogen for a couple years now. Her breasts have developed beautifully. Hi there, April, how are you doing today?
Hello there, Cynthia. I'm doing pretty good. How are you today?
I'm doing very well, April, thank you for asking. So, can you tell the viewers your experience of growing breasts and all the wonderful sensations involved with that journey?
Oh, it was so exciting. The first 6 months were a little painful around the nipple area due to the budding nipples and the new growth. At first my cleavage didn't grow that quick, but after a month or two I really had some major growth with my cleavage. The boobs themselves felt painful for the first 5 to 6 months or so, but after that time, I felt so great with my breasts. I was buying new sizes of bras like every 6 to 8 months or so. The most amazing part about growing breasts is getting that sensation of the weight on your chest. It's difficult to describe. The only way I could explain it would be when I was wearing breast forms before I started taking hormones. You kind of get a sense of that weight on your chest then. But having actual breasts is so much different than that, because every time you move you feel that jiggle. Every subtle movement gives you a subtle jiggle or subtle bounce. And so, just by relaxing on the couch and talking to somebody, you have the sensation of your breasts jiggling and moving and bouncing freely. Even if it's just a slight little bounce, it's still an amazing feeling.
That's interesting, April. It sounds like you really enjoyed that time, even if it was a little painful to you. Can you elaborate more on the nipples, and how the nipples in particular develop after taking estrogen?
Well, the nipples were much more sensitive. I remember waking up some mornings in the first few months after taking estrogen, and feeling very profound sensations emanating from my nipples, after having slept and rolled on them all night long. But what's most amazing is when you put a bra on, and you walk out in public, and you feel your sensitive nipples brushing up against the fabric of the bra, and just doing things like walking down the street will make you be aware that your nipples are very sensitive, and that combined with the bouncing and slight jiggling of your breast tissue as you walk gives you the most amazing feeling. It gave me confidence for the first time in my life as being a true woman. I could go up to other females easily and talk to them about female topics. I didn't feel icky by doing that. I felt like I was part of womanhood finally. It's amazing what a little bit of growth on your breast and a little bit of added sensation on your nipples will do for you.
That's wonderful, April. What about when you went to buy bras, and you have these newly formed breasts on you? Describe the feeling of that.
Oh, that was so much fun. I love talking to females anyway, so it was absolutely amazing to go into a lingerie store or even a department store and talk to sales ladies about what kind of bras would fit well, discuss different cup sizes with them, different fabrics, and so forth. I met some very nice sales ladies who helped me find the right fabric that felt the best with my nipples as they were growing. I had such a wonderful time talking to the sales ladies about that.
Okay, and can you tell us a little bit about how your sex life improved during this time?
Well, without being too revealing, my sex life rocketed to the moon after a few months of growing my breasts. As you could imagine, now I have the sensation of a woman in my nipples, so whenever my boyfriend pinched me at my nipples, I had a very intense feeling all throughout my body, and that was a new sensation for me at the time. Also, as my breast tissue increased more and more, I noticed that my boyfriend satisfied himself quicker and quicker. He really likes to play with them now.
Wow, that sounds exciting, April. Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers about the wonders of growing breasts?
Well, I would just like to leave by saying how much I'm thankful for coming at the conclusion that I needed to start estrogen, and that I needed to take this route in my life to grow these beautiful, bountiful breasts on me. Before doing this, I was hesitant and scared, but after I took the step, I realized with profound insight that I had definitely made the right decision because I was so much happier. As I said before, to feel that jiggling, and that bouncing of that weight on your chest, and the brushing up of the nipple against the fabric of the bra, to feel that every moment of the day has just made my life 100% better. I couldn't imagine living without my breasts now.
Thank you very much, April. I have a couple more questions for Jennifer after hearing what April said. Jennifer, can you tell us once again about the growth of the breast tissue and how the nipples develop after being on estrogen for a while?
The breasts will continue to change. These signs can include tenderness, swelling, and a feeling of fullness in the breast. You will also notice changes to the nipples. They may become larger, more sensitive, and the areola darkening. Montgomery tubercles can also develop in the areola. These small, painless bumps have antiseptic and lubricating qualities that help support breastfeeding. Estrogen levels will continue to rise. The breasts will continue feeling heavy. It may also be time to purchase a larger bra to accommodate the growing size. The breasts will become even heavier and denser. The nipples will become larger and more pronounced. They can also change shape. The nipples and areola may continue to darken significantly.
Thank you so much to both Jennifer and April for coming here and discussing this with us today. To all the viewers out there, good luck in your journey into womanhood.